welcome to my kitchen once again. Today I'm going to show you Ghanaian red with a twist. Okay, so let's start. I will show you the ingredients. I'm going to be using ground beef, lean ground beef. So I have here about a pound of, this is 375 grams, almost a pound. I'm going to have, I'm going to use two medium onions. This is the onion I'm using, this size. I'm using two of those. And I'm using two medium tomatoes. I'll be using one sweet pepper, one medium zucchini. I love using zucchini, so you can tell by now. And I'll be using this is very hot. A pepper, to give it some heat, and also my spices. So I'm using olive oil. I'm going to be using just about 3 tablespoonfuls. Yeah. So you can see just probably 2 tablespoonfuls. I'm going to put in my onions. So now it's sizzling. I'll leave it on for about 2 minutes. Just a few more seconds. At this point, I'm going to add the lean ground beef. Okay. I'm separating the meat because I want it to cook through. At this point, I'm going to add the garlic. I'm going to add all the garlic and some of the black pepper. Some of the chili. And some of the paprika, some of the cumin. I want to season the meat through. I'll add some salt. About this much salt. That's probably about half a tablespoon or just 1 teaspoon. I'll wait a couple of minutes because I want the meat to cook very well. The aroma here is so great. Fantastic. Yeah, I think it's cooked. The meat is cooked. I'll Now I'll add my tomato paste. So now I'll leave it on for about 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to add the tomatoes together with, I could have added the pepper earlier, but it doesn't matter. It can go in right now with the tomatoes. That way also, the pepper can make you sneeze, so it's still the same. It doesn't matter what time you add it. Okay, so you can show it still. It's looking so good. So now the fresh tomatoes is softened. So I'm going to add both the sweet peppers and the zucchini. So this is my special beans stew that can be eaten with ripe plantains as red, or it can be eaten with rice, it can be eaten with yams, potatoes. The difference is that I haven't added the beans yet, but you already have just a vegetable pot. My beans will be either equal quantities or less than my vegetables. But at the end, you still have the taste of beans. And so this will be a mixed bean. I have two, in this pot of cooked beans, I have two different beans. I have white beans and I have black-eyed peas. I'm also going to add a canned red kidney bean. Okay. At this point, I'm going to add the rest of the spices. Everything goes in. Okay. I'll wait another 5 minutes for it to cook and I'll add my beans. This is the red kidney bean. It's coming from a can, and I've rinsed it just to get rid of any excess sodium. I'll just add it. Okay, so this is a mixed bean chili stew. Very healthy. And you see that when you're eating it, you still taste the bean. The bean will mask the taste of the rest of the vegetables, but it will be tastier than it will be richer than if you had just a bean stew. Should I add this to it? No. Okay, so this is my mixed bean chili stew, and it's only 3 tablespoons of oil, but I'm using olive oil. At any point, if you want to enhance the look of the bean, you can simply take the olive oil and you just drop it in like this. Or before serving, you can just, because the olive oil, you don't want to overcook it. So at any point before it's served, you just drizzle a bit of olive oil on it. But that's your choice. It makes the stew nice and glossy looking. Very, the presentation is very nice. Also, let me taste for salt. I'll add a little bit more salt. Not much, just this. I'm also going to, I have Allspice. This is a Jamaican Allspice. I'm going to just add a little bit. Usually I use a spoon, but I'm going to add this. It enhances the taste as well. One thing about using these type of spices, it allows you to use less oil. Great. The heat in it is perfect. I don't have to add any more hot pepper or anything. And another way to enhance the heat is to use chili pepper like this. I did not use that. I just had it handy just to show you. A person who is not used to eating spicy foods, they will say this is spicy, but it's still like they can still manage it. It's not too much. Put the salt back and my allspice back. Okay. It's looking good. Perfect. That is my mixed bean chili stew. From Belle's Kitchen. I'll come back after I've plated my mixed bean stew. Earlier on, I made fried ripe plantains, so I'll show you how I serve this. Voila, that's the finished product. My mixed bean chili stew with fried ripe plantains, Ghana red. Until then, bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in.